From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty. He got this ball club to win in his last outing, but he did only throw 6 innings. They'll take it, but they'd like to see him go a little deeper.
With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
Leading off for the Nationals,
Adam Eaton will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that, except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Back goes Markakis. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Yeah, pretty shaky start out there on the mound. This ball was hit pretty well. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get out of here.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Teheran has his target. First pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down.
batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he did go deep into the ball game and only allowed 1 run. But unfortunately for him and his ball club, he took the loss.
Leading off for
like
the
a little
Braves.
different outcome in this one.
Center
Ender
fielder,
Inciarte
Ender.
comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
And there you
Second
see the
baseman.
numbers from his last start.
Number
Boy,
7.
you talk about a hard luck loser. Just 1 run allowed, but that was enough to do it. He got the loss.
Number 7 steps in now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters before on pitches away, but maybe only a handful of times.
Lifted the other way to left center. Taylor on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
First pitch on its way. Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
Wow, you know, it's
Batting
never
fourth.
too late to get a first
Right
inning
fielder,
rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases. So now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Nick Markakis will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
2 out here and a runner at second. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Eaton on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Oh, an early strike here in the opening inning as they get that first run on the board with back-to-back doubles. No question, they'd love to push this out to a 2-run lead or maybe even more. So with another dangerous hitter coming up, they've got an opportunity to do just that.
Stepping in now, Preston Tucker. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by... Ryan Zimmerman makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Tehran's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In the air now, out to right field. Markakis waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No strike.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 33.
So stepping in, Matt Wieters, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
This is a nice play out there in left center. I figured once this ball got down, they try and wave that runner around third, but he gets it in quickly out there, and they force that third base coach to throw up the stop sign.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and 2.
Count 1 and 2.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. has to be thinking strikeout here. Lays off 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. And that's the second out of the inning. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Batting ninth.
And with one out and the
pitcher,
bases
number
loaded,
30.
this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up one run with the sacrifice fly, but with 2 outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 7 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Tyler Flowers strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Taylor going back, still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning.
Danny
Ball winds up
Swanson.
getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Well, if you ever wanted to see a guy get psyched out by a curveball, here you go. Right down the center. That's one of those where your immediate thought is, what was I thinking?
Into the box now, number 17. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Julio Teheran digs in here for his first appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Adam Eaton will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
They did hit it hard, but I'll tell you, as a hitter, you want to get down to first base. Nice swing, the attaboys. That doesn't go a long way.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he's retired, one away.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tucker is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is all born from the fact that they're facing a really dangerous guy up there at the plate. And now with the runner up to second base anyway, they may even choose just to go ahead and put him on.
Hit out toward second, right to him. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Grounded to short. Swanson is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Ender Inciarte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Right there for strike 1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he's set down 1 away.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Stepping in now, number 7. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Howie Kendrick is ready
Leading
here
off
as
for
we begin
Washington,
the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Teron gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Trey Turner
Shortstop.
is into the box, reached
Trey
base via the
Turner.
walk in his first appearance. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Just a four-seam fastball that time. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It just sort of looked like it got on him just a little bit quicker than he expected. And they're going to hit him with a pass ball for that one. That's called laziness.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right
The catcher,
there.
number
This isn't
33,
anything fancy.
Matt
Just a right over the
Wieters.
top four-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
For the Nationals.
Now at the
Center
plate,
fielder,
Michael Taylor
Michael
earned himself an
Taylor.
RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. For Wieters, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1 out and a runner on second base. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson takes it in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Max
The pitcher, number
Scherzer
31.
gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-1 Washington. Nick Markakis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Preston Tucker is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. One and two as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Scherzer will check at first. Runner's back. The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Harper. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Danny
At the plate,
Swanson.
Danny Swanson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Adam Eaton will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And a ball, 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here! Two-run shot to straightaway center as the Nationals move in front now 4-1. And how about that? Anthony Rendon has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Tehran into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The Nationals. First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Daniel Winkler is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Howie Kendrick will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Trey Turner will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Matt Wieters digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. To first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. Number 17 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
17.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. Worked for him so far.
Ruiz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center
Ender
fielder,
Inciarte will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Number 43 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 43.
Michael Taylor will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Trey Turner will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Number 17 steps into the box. Brandon Kinsler is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You've got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta.
It's kind of been one of those days.
Fielder.
There haven't been too many balls hit hard. And even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Ender Inciarte will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a high pop-up. And Wieters will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the 9th from Turner Field. Jacob Lindgren come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Brandon Kinsler, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Daniel Murphy will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. Well, that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adam Eaton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Anthony Rendon will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. On the move is Eaton. To short. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. In time.
Wow. Made it look easy. Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Now batting, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. And this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that would be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Ryan Zimmerman steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants his hands a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Jose Ramirez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Trey Turner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Well, just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Victor Robles will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with two out in the inning. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Four runs here in this half inning. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Line to the right side. Markakis there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 2, 3, and 4. Victor Robles will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 14, Victor Robles.
Sammy Solis will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Number 7 will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Harper makes the play, 1 away.
With the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
When you're out there pitching with a 6, 7, 8-run lead, you can afford to come right at guys 0-2. Why not?
Nick Markakis ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Kendrick's got it on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Ryan Zimmerman. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 8-1.
4 hits.
Good night from Atlanta.
They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MARTA trains are available at the Georgia State Station by following Capitol Avenue to the north. Shuttle service to the 5 Points MARTA station